In this video, we are going to take a look at the landscape of Vybz Kartel music. Do you think Vybz Kartel musical power is declining? Comment below. Now let's take a look at this.
Jah beg you watch over us as I smoke up and drink up.
Vybz Kartel, the Jamaican dancehall artist known for his captivating music and charismatic persona, had faced a series of formidable legal challenges throughout his career. One of the most prominent legal battles was his involvement in a high-profile murder trial, resulting in a conviction and subsequent incarceration. Today we are going to dwell into some of the challenges Vybz Kartel faced that harmed him throughout his career and how these events had led to a decline in his musical influence, particularly among the current generation. Vybz Kartel's musical journey was nothing short of extraordinary star. He captivated audience with his magnetic stage presence and innovative style, earning him the title the World Boss. Among his loyal fans, his infectious beat and raw lyrics resonated with millions around the globe. But as the year went by, the artist found himself entangled in a web of legal troubles that threatened to tarnish his once glorious reign.
The police may have something bigger than ganja charges on their minds. Assistant Commissioner of Police Eden Powell confirmed that the DJ's detention is part of a wider investigation.
That was 2011 when Vybz Kartel's life took a dramatic turn when he was arrested and charged in connection with the murder of Clive Williams, one of his former associates. The murder trial gained international media attention, casting a dark shadow over the artist's legacy and created division among his devoted followers. In 2014, the verdict was delivered and Vybz Kartel was convicted of a murder. His life took an unexpected turn as he began his life sentence, locked away from the stage and fans that once worshipped him. From behind bars, he struggled to create and promote new music, and his presence in the music industry gradually declined. Vybz Kartel's incarceration is a significant blow to his career. He's unable to tour and connect with his fans, which made it challenging to maintain his influence. I know some of you guys are going to say Vybz Kartel is still a legend. Indeed, we're not talking about his overall influence or impact on the music industry. We're talking about now. One cannot deny that Vybz Kartel music is slowly fading. I am going to explain more, so just hit the like button and let's continue. As Vybz Kartel struggled with his legal battles, a new generation of artists emerged, bringing fresh sound and style to the forefront. These new talents resonate with the current generation, whose musical preferences has evolved, leaving Vybz Kartel's signature style somewhat outdated. Trust me, the dancehall and reggae landscape had shifted, with many artists who could adapt to the changing trends gaining more traction, while Vybz Kartel's earlier work still held a special place in hearts of a long-time fan. His music failed to resonate with the new generation who craved something different. Know that Vybz Kartel's situation have limited his access to resources, recording, studio and promoting opportunities, making it challenging for him to continue his career as before. Additionally, the public perception can play a role in an artist's success, as legal issues can influence how fans and stakeholders perceive an artist. That being said, let's take a look at the fans then. Now, one for sure, dancehall on a whole is a ever-changing dynamic field. New music come out, all music get declined, right? Now, Vybz Kartel is in a situation where he cannot connect with the current trends. In addition, one may notice that these trends are not necessarily Vybz Kartel's favorite, because we all know that Vybz Kartel is voicing still. Maybe that now, but since his incarceration, we have received timely music which could only write in this era. Another aspect that led to Vybz Kartel music to decline is his connection with new emerging dancehall artists. Now, I know a lot of you guys may not realize how important it is to connect with new artists, you know. We can use a lot of artists out there right now that refuse to do so. And you know, the impact on their career right now is not good. Now, there are several reasons as to why artists may hesitate to collaborate with Vybz Kartel. One, it could be legal concern, maybe them a prim case, you know what I mean? The public image, remember we talked about how fans perceive Vybz Kartel and a whole, like, I remember some people out there kind of hate him. Then you have the risk of controversy, you have limited availability. Some people might think Vybz Kartel may not have certain access. You could also look at industry pressure and even concern over audience reception. And finally, focus on new talent. Many new artists may prefer to work with other upcoming artists whose talent align more closely with their current music trend and preferences of their target audience. Remember, I'm telling us that Vybz Kartel really a follow up that's new trend. You know, the chopping lifestyle and certain things. Vybz Kartel really sing about those stuff. So they maybe see collaborating with established artists, but controversial artists like Vybz Kartel as a less strategic move for their own career growth, despite Vybz Kartel being such a dynamic force in the music industry. This is what I am saying, that Vybz Kartel influence is slowly dying. Gone are the days when a lot of dancehall artists wanted to work with Vybz Kartel. Some of them would have themselves just to get a collaboration. But you can use this era and realize that music on a whole is not the same. It is also important to note that these reasoning are based on potential perception and consideration. Individual opinion like myself, so decision can vary, of course. Some artists may still choose to collaborate with Vybz Kartel despite these concerns. However, these factors may collectively contribute to the apparent and hesitation among many new artists to work with him. To simplify this, Vybz Kartel is not the go-to person like before. The last thing that I'm going to touch on is the brand Gaza. I'm going to explain how Vybz Kartel himself, is his own enemy towards raising the brand some more. Let me just explain this. Vybz Kartel is indeed one of the best to ever do it. Vybz Kartel had several artists who he had mentored or influenced during the time of his incarceration. Some of those artists were often referred to as his musical son, which include Popcorn, Tamale, Sean Storm, and many more. While some of them had achieved individual success and garnered their own fan base, it is true that none of them had been able to replicate Vybz Kartel's level of influence or raise the Gaza banner to the same heights as their mentor. We can also use Vybz Kartel's biological sons. They are not doing well in the music industry. Note that these are the artists who would have maintained the popularity of the Gaza brand. Let's exclude Popcorn out of this because he was kicked out of the Gaza if we really want to be honest star. And Popcorn managed to build his own fan base, the unruly camp. But Vybz Kartel's legacy would not be of such magnitude without the likes of those artists. And this can be seen across all genre of music. It is one of the singular reasons why a brand or a team may be, of such magnitude, because it's a collective effort. Now, all them artists that were supposed to rep Gaza brand, them not did it no more. The only representation of Vybz Kartel have outside his career or the prison is him two son them, and they are not doing enough to even move the needle one bit further. Hate it or like it, Vybz Kartel two son them need him more than how he needs them. That's just a sad reality. So in conclusion, the Vybz Kartel experienced a remarkable rise to prominence with his captivating music and unique style. However, his career trajectory took a dramatic turn as he faced several legal challenges, including a high-profile murder conviction and subsequent incarceration. These legal troubles significantly impact his ability to create and promote music, leading to the decline in his once powerful influence within the music industry. One can also notice that the Gaza brand is also fading as some artists distance themselves and his musical son struggles to match his impact. Additionally, change in music trends and shift fans' preference contributed to challenges faced by Vybz Kartel's brand and musical legacy. So despite the individual success of his proteges, the absence of Vybz Kartel's direct involvement and legal restrictions pose substantial hurdles to raise the Gaza banner higher. Ultimately, Vybz Kartel's journey serves as a cautionary tale of how legal issues and changing industry dynamic can shape the trajectory of even the most influential artists in the music world.
You see this badness thing, it's not worth it, yeah? Stay in a school and get an education, youth. Just take my foolish advice.